Ever feel overwhelmed by huge tasks and find yourself giving up? Want to become the kind of man who actually follows through and finishes his goals? In this video, I'll show you how small simple actions can completely transform the way you approach your goals. Big goals broken down. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because the goal they set is so big, their brain can't even process where to begin. A huge goal feels like standing at the bottom of a mountain with no path. You want the summit, but you can't see the first step. So instead of thinking, I need to lose 20 pounds, or I need to rebuild my life, or I need to start this business, you shift the question to, what is the smallest possible action that moves me 1% closer? Not the perfect action, not the impressive action, just the next action. Because big goals don't get achieved, small actions get repeated, and that achieves big goals. This is where your entire outlook changes. You stop trying to conquer the mountain, and you start laying one stone at a time. Make the first step stupidly easy. The first step should feel almost too easy to skip. If your goal is to read more, your first step might be read one page, because once you've read one page, you usually keep going. If your goal is to get fitter, put your shoes on, walk for 2 minutes, because once you're outside, you may as well keep walking. And if your goal is to get your environment under control, put away one thing, because once you put away one thing, you'll often find yourself tidying the 2 or 3 items sitting next to it. The point isn't the size of the action, the point is the identity shift that happens when you do it. You're proving to yourself, I'm someone who starts, and once you start, something powerful happens. Momentum takes over. Momentum is the most underrated force in self-improvement. Once you take that tiny first step, your brain wants to keep going. It's actually harder to stop than to continue. You walk for 2 minutes, suddenly you're out for 10. You read one page, suddenly you're 5 pages in. Momentum removes the emotional friction. It turns effort into flow. It makes discipline feel natural instead of forced. And the more days you build momentum, the more your identity shifts from, I hope I can do this too, this is just who I am now. Evaluate and celebrate the wins. This is the part most people skip, and it's why they burn out. Every time you complete your small action, you need to bank the win. Say it to yourself, I did my goal today. Not, I only did a little. Not, I should have done more. Not, I'm still so far away. You celebrate the consistency, not the size. Because consistency is what rewires your brain. Consistency is what builds confidence. Consistency is what compounds into real change. And if you miss a day, don't punish yourself. Don't throw the whole plan away. You simply say, I start again today. That's how real discipline is built. Not through perfection, but through return. The new outlook. When you stop obsessing over the giant goal and start focusing on the smallest possible action, everything changes. You stop feeling overwhelmed, you stop feeling stuck, you stop feeling like you're failing before you've even begun. You start building momentum, you start stacking wins, you start becoming the person you always knew you could be, one small action at a time.